Welcome, travelers. And for those of you who have been here before, welcome back to the next chapter in Finwë and Doris's new life here on Let's Play Morrowind. With me, Dr. Morrowind. So, for those of you who might need a little refresher from the last chapter in our new adventure, we find ourselves here in a shack in the I wouldn't call it city, but the port slum of Sethandas. And we're in this shack because we don't really have anywhere to sleep, and because we found that the person who previously inhabited this shack, killed the previous taxman in this town. And rather than bring it to the attention of the authorities, our ever-industrious man here, Finwë and Doris, realized this was a good opportunity to go ahead and secure some lodgings, maybe a place to store any additional loot he may find, although I have a feeling we're not going to be in town much longer. But let us find out what else lies in this town. I really don't want to sell a dead man's shirt and clothes and things. I just feel like it's asking for problems. But I don't mind at all making all the things he has in here. Just really don't want to take his clothes and his tankard. Yes, I will have all of your flowers. All of them, including your scribjilli. I already looked in that. Alright. So, really quick, I cannot remember what my quick saves are, and I really would like to not accidentally reload. Alright. Saving is left. Loading is right. I guarantee I'm gonna fuck that up within 5 minutes. The reason why I want to save real fast, though, is you can't sleep in own beds, but no one's here to report it. Excellent. Alright. 5 hours. He's gonna be kind of tired, but what can you do? Right. Oh, since no one's in here, we also need to see what it's like whenever we bring Mike on out and punch him in the face a little bit, see how mad he gets, see if we can actually absorb any magic from him. Alright, do it. Oh, wow. He hits me with health damage now. Well, that's new. That is new. Mike, what the fuck? Well, it used to be that they only damaged you for fatigue. Thanks, Morrowind Rebirth. I managed to get my ghost back, and it still causes me problems. Whatever, I have all my magicka back. I have a feeling... Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, the net worth is still there. Right. Ooh, my apologies. I realize that, I feel like those effects were really loud. All right, it is day. We have a couple of extra things.
What do you want?
Nothing. I'm about to be on my, how are you? You're an officer of the Imperial Legion. We have garrisons at Fort Pelagiad in Pelagiad, Hawkmoth and Ebonheart, Moonmoth and Balmora, Buckmoth and Alderoon. Wow, okay, you guys are all over the place, and this is just one province in Morrowind, and I wonder what the garrison looks like in the rest of the province, because Vardenfell, the island that we're on, has actually been like closed off to people until I think in the recent couple of decades. It was a temple preserve. What the temple is, we'll get into that. Was I looking to join the Legion? Not necessarily. goodbye.
I think
You
that
know-
cavern girl was looking at me. How can I tell her I'm not interested?
By saying exactly that to her and not me. So, we're going to run to go ahead and build up our athletics. Yes. All right, I think we are done here. I know that no one's really going to be sad about the killing of the guy who, I don't know, maybe someone is. Maybe he has, like, family or a lover here. I'm sure we could have explored that, but with the amount of gold that was on the tax collector, I really didn't want to be, you know, pushed into giving it back. Okay. So, at this point, most people take the road to Balmora, I feel like, in these Let's Plays, to go ahead and really give, like, everyone a good sense of what's going on. But we're not doing that here, and we're not doing that for two reasons. First off, I really don't feel like it would be in character for this guy to wander too far away from town, especially, like, how low level he is. He's new to the area. Honestly, I'm really debating whether we're even going to go in there. We're going to go in there to get a sense of our strength, pretty much, but I largely feel like wandering all the way to Balmora at this point, no. That's not how he would operate. He wants to stick where people are, where the resources are. Once he has a resource base, then he'll probably go adventuring into all sorts of random places. All right, I didn't accidentally reload. Okay, here we go. Thing. I'm not even going to attempt to sound this shit out. I really am not.
This is the end of your sweat!
Oh, Christ. That's right. Another thing. Why are my choices not saving, I wonder? That's rather annoying. I'll have to set that up at the beginning of each video. Yes. I really should be backing up the entire time she's doing that, because my spear has a much greater reach. Value of 15. I'm basically collecting trash at this point, so something that has a better value ratio than bottles or buckets. Guess I can't really turn my nose up at it, can I? Bloat spore. Right, but in addition to, you know, the in-character reason, I just really kind of want to change it up. I feel like wandering around early on, it does give a nice little sense of the area, but it also, because you're so low speed, you're wandering around for forever. All right, come on. I'm sticking with the spear at this point, even though, you know, really, I'm a mage. I should be practicing my magecraft. But I really want to start leveling up my spear, like right out of the gate. That way, later on, when we find something better than an iron spear, you know, we'll actually be able to hit and do a lot of damage. Okay, so quick menus, F1, not anymore. Okay. Sorry, everyone. Let's get some spells set up right out of the bat, right? One's going to be our offensive magic. 2 is going to be our healing magic. 3 is going to be our spear, of course. Our 4th magic is going to be our shield spell. Our 5th magic is going to be summoning Mike. Let's see. I really don't think there's anything in the inventory we need. And everything else we can honestly, like, just pool. I feel like, why do I have that? Okay. Alright, got that squared away. Now I just have to remember to do that at the start of every game. Why in the fuck is it like that? Anyway. Yes, that's what we want. We want a shield.
This is the end of you, Swit! Die, Fetcher!
There you go. She had a little dagger on her, and all I had to do was back up just a little smidgen, and I was right out of her range. That's why we picked spear. Alright. Yes. Iron, like, arrows and those sorts of things are probably the best sort of, like, weight to value ratio we're gonna get this early in the game. Ugh. I really have to hand it to some folks that actually search all of these. You really should, because they're, you know, the chests are leveled and whatnot, but oh, for the life of me, I cannot. At least, what I mean is later on. Of course I'm going to now. Value of 100, thank you. It's also a, what is it? It's a long blade, okay. But at this point, the long blade, unless it's two-handed, is not going to be better than my spear, which means it's going to be... Alright. We are poor right now, so we are taking this moon sugar. In Morrowind, moon sugar is cocaine, and through a process of magic, because remember, we're in a world with elves and shit, you can turn that cocaine into heroin. But everyone magically knows whether you have coke or heroin on you and will not interact with you in any capacity. There's the heroin. Now, that being said, one of the cultures in this universe actually uses that coke in their cultural rituals, and they're immune to a large portion of its effects. So you can sell either portion, you know, the just the raw coke or its refined, more potent form, to anyone of that race, and they won't bat an eye. I want to say maybe you can, I'm not swimming down there. Yes, I am. What am I talking about? I just hate how slow I go. What is down here? Tell me. Are you gonna make me suffocate to death? No. Wow, this is a... Do you see? Do you see? I was just coming in here to go ahead and measure my strength, and then it turns into this vast network of bullshit. I wonder if this was actually like this during the original game, or if this is a rebirth sort of deal. In any case, I feel like part of me's like we should have listened to Finway's instincts and not messed around whenever we're equipped with an iron spear and you know, go get him attitude. Rat. How about you? Increase our defense against the rat. So what shield does, that adds 10 points of shield. That adds 10 to my armor rating. Because right now, I thought my armor rating would actually be higher than that. But also, if you see the sparkles, oh, let's see if I can catch it. There you go. That's the shield spell. Right. So as we're plotting along through here, You can see a lot of really odd flora and fauna, can't you? Well, I have to be honest. We're not anywhere close to one. We're not anywhere close to the weirdness of this place. But two, unlike a lot of other Let's Plays I've also seen, I feel like we're gonna be heading over to the weird shit pretty early here. Yes. All right. So for those of you who have never played Morrowind or any Elder Scrolls games, slavery is illegal through the entire empire, except for Morrowind. Morrowind is exempt.
Approach.
You're gonna be happy that I approached. Just 1 second. Yes. Where was I? Right. Morrowind was incorporated into the empire through treaty, not through conquest like everywhere else was. So part of the treaty was that the ancient religious and political customs of Morrowind had to be respected, and so that included slavery. So the two provinces, that have beast folk have been raided by the Dark Elves for legal slavery.
Speak quickly.
Yes, all right, sorry. I will wrap this up. Let me just tell you that we are not supportive of this. This is the one thing that really has always got to Finway. It really got to him probably just because he feels like he was often mistreated, but at least he had his freedom to walk away from the people who were mistreating him or act up if he wanted to. But yeah, no, if that sucked, he can only imagine what this sort of situation is. So establishing that right from there you go. That was our payoff for coming in here, is the establishment of that's basically what's going to happen every single time we encounter one of these I suppose you could call them smuggling dens, but well, they were smuggling moon sugar and skooma. So yeah, I guess they were smugglers. All right. So, with that out of the way, well, now we definitely can't go back to Ariel's trade house and sell shit while we're carrying all these drugs on us. So, we are off to Balmora to talk to Caius Casades. I don't know. Caius. My good buddy Caius. Hello, you must be new to town. I remember everyone who's traveled with me, but I do not recall your face before. I'm Darvain Halaran. I manage the Siltstrider port here. If so, you may be interested in my Yes, I am. Where do you go? Sydney and Balmora. Wait a minute. Someone told me to come talk to you. See, I do like this, though. I do like the fact that if someone did, there you are, our boy Nucius. Oh, yes, he steers business my way, and I do him a little favor now and then. Poor fellow, I don't think he's happy here.
Where would you like to go?
Why? Well, Nucius, I would like to help, but I need to get out of town. Now, you see that tree fading in and out over there? I wonder if you can't. That's why I want to turn on the view distance. But I like it not being too far. I like that I haven't gotten anything to really extend it, like, beyond what came with the game and any sort of mods that, if it came packaged with, like, Rebirth. But it looks like this could be a really imposing hill. But really, without this, lack of distant terrain, you'd see it's just a molehill. It's really, really not that. The whole game is really not that impressive, especially when you compare it to the.
Here not long ago.
I know. All three of them are gone. Right. I don't want to talk to you anymore, so we're going to Balmora. Yes, we are.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low
So,
price.
unless you're Camden or Kyle or one of my friends that I bullied into playing a little bit of the start, you either got here by watching another Morrowind Let's Play, in which case you've probably seen this mod, or, you've never seen it before. But for those few of you who have only seen Vanilla Morrowind, a lot was added to Balmora. I saw a lot of it in Dave's Let's Play. but I think this is actually slightly different. I know Balmora the best because I had to do a little bit of repair modding. So like you can see right here that the stairs don't exactly mesh up, and I had to fix some of the little things around here. But yes, we are here in Balmora, and it is 7 o'clock. That was a long trip. I am tired. We only slept for 5 hours, but we have a lot of drugs on us. So we need to figure out where to offload all this and where to get a place to sleep. Greetings, citizen. I'm Hul. God, I'm sorry for the horrible voice acting, but it's going to come out one way or the other. So we might as well get used to it. Welcome to Balmora. We're a Lalu house and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you? Citizens of the Empire. We've had peace and prosperity here in Morrowind under the Empire for centuries. It's a government by law, and the legions enforce that law. The Empire has free trade and free religion, so we're rich in pockets and in spirit. Yes, there's corruption. Yes, yes, there are crimes and criminals. Yes, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But overall, things are pretty good. You know what? I would rather talk to...
Speak quickly.
I would rather talk to anyone about this town other than you right now. That's just such a horrible attitude. I'm sure everyone else has that attitude, but nah. All right, so I'm gonna have to go into the trade house eventually, but here's the thing: we have all those drugs on us. Ooh, wait a minute. I saw that originally you could like empty these crates out, but I'm fairly certain all that shit is owned. Now, I actually should download a mod that allows me to see if things erode. Revere. Yes. All right. So, I'm trying to make it kind of seem like he's just stumbling, you know, that Finway's kind of stumbling around. He obviously knows about, selling moon sugar from his time with the Indarys clan. You know, working with these rather shady folks. I'm sure he's had to either sell moon sugar more than once upon a time, or he's been in the room as it's being sold or transacted. So he knows to look for a Khajiit, and he knows names like Revere. I am so sorry, my throat is so dry. He knows names like Revere are clearly Khajiit names, and just walking off the Siltstrider port, this clearly seemed like the upper town, the market area. If you're familiar with Skyrim, it's kind of like there in not Winterhold, Whiterun. Right, this is like the market area. So, based on that, we found Revere, the trader, and it's locked. Shit. All right. That's right. It is too late. It is too late. Everyone is tired. All the shops are closed. God damn it. I wonder if I can get a bed while I'm holding this skooma and everything. Ugh. Oof. All right. Well, only one way to find out. So, I can't imagine. I really can't imagine. Let's go up here to the Siltstrider port. Maybe our Siltstrider friend up here knows where the south wall is. Because if it's a corner club, there's a chance that maybe there are beds in there. I know the trade house in Sethandas didn't have anything, so who really knows what's going on here? All right. Yeah, good day to you, Balmora. It's the council seat of Great House Lalu, and the largest town on Vvardenfell, except for Vivek. Oh, I am sorry. Largest town on Vvardenfell except Vivek. So, Finway obviously knows a little bit about this. He knows about Vivek City because it's one of the largest cities, in Dunmer culture. He knows of Great House Lalu because they're the current leading political faction of the Dunmer, and they have been since the incorporation of them into the Empire. So he knows that Balmora He might not have known about Balmora before getting here, but now he's quickly coming to understand that Balmora is an important town on this rather large island. Right. Oh, I meant to ask you, do you know, my good sir, about the South Wall? The South Wall is a working-class corner club in Balmora, east of the Odai River, on the south end of Labor Street. It's owned by Bakala Kloskius. And my good friend, Bakala, is the owner and proprietor of the... It's like, who's the owner of the South Wall? Bakala. What's the South Wall? The place owned by Bakala? Whatever. Yeah. All right, so east side of the river, south end. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen
Why
should be
walk when you can ride?
Well, can you take me over to the other side of the river? Because that's the eastern side, and this would be the south end. So I literally just need to hop over there. We could walk along the wall, but that seems kind of childish. So if we had actually walked here, we would have come up this path, but we might have come here and gotten here at night, which I feel like you're likely to do if you're just wandering around. There's no hospitable places out there except for, oh shit, except for a fort up there. These doors are normally locked at night. I guess it's too late for people to be selling stuff, but it's not too late for you to still get into the city and get a room for the night. That is really good to know. All right. I do not remember all these boats and shit being here in Dave's mod, but he started that back in 2005, so there's plenty of shit that could have been changing. Also, he had MGSO and Tamriel Rebuilt running with Morrowind Rebirth, and I just want to have a nice little casual game without a bunch of... What are you staring at? Without a bunch of... What's it called? Little exclamation points everywhere showing that things are broken. Hello! Please don't blink at me. Yes. Hello, Kaylin. I'm Kaylin. I do a little of this and a little of that. Do you know anything about a specific place? It's a big town. Think in terms of districts. High Town on the west, right, has the temple, the council hall, the manors, the shops, and the Marangtong. We'll find out more about them later. I feel like I'm going to have to be careful with too much exposition because some of this naturally does get told to you through the course of the game. So some things, I think what I'm going to have to limit myself to is commenting on, like, larger events in, you know, where Morrowind is set rather than what's going on in the game itself, because the things in the game itself should eventually explain themselves. And if I say too much too early, it's just, I kill some of the magic. All right, Commercial District has the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, various guilds. Got it. Good. All right. We definitely need to make some capital at some point, and these two sound perfect. Labor Town east of the river. Okay. There's only the South Wall on this side, and then there's a fort out of town. There is a road leading to 3 towns in the south. So you see how this is all laid out, like it's listing where everything is? That's what I mean whenever I say it feels a little bit D&D-ish to me, and that it's just like, here are the 3 towns in this region, and you need to go blah, blah, blah. You really had to, like, kind of write shit down, and my God, it helped so much having the map that came with the Game of the Year edition, which we are going to assume that our boy Finway has. All right, this is the South Wall. Hello, I used to call her Solitude. There's just another example of me not being able to talk. Hey, Caius Casades, you know him? That old sugar tooth? I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bakala. All right, where's Bakala at? He's the owner. He's around here somewhere. You barter, do you? You barter, and you'll barter with me while I'm carrying moon sugar. Why are you willing to barter with me? I know why she's willing to barter with me, but Finway's learning that this is a pub to where You can sell weapons to the first person that you see walking in through the door. They don't bat. Let's see if she'll buy skooma. Okay, she won't actually buy the drugs. She doesn't mind that we have them, though. Oh, and she won't buy armor. She will buy our weapons, though. That's right. You won't buy that. Right. There you go. Okay. Will you buy other random shit? Will you buy this wheat muffin? No. Will you buy this plate? No. All right. Just weapons, then. Will you give me any more gold? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you like me. All right. Let's see if we can make you like me more. Yeah. I'm just going to mash this for a second just to go ahead and get some quick speechcraft training. As you can see, it's a little bit more friendly than what old Morrowind was. I honestly feel like it might... There you go. There's the failing I was looking for. I'm like, I really should be failing at this. All right, now we actually have a little bit of speechcraft to where we can talk to people.
I'm ready for anything. Go ahead.
Hurry this up, will you?
All right, yes, I got it. All right, we're looking for Bacala. And here's our man now. All right, my good man. All right, we might have made a mistake, actually, talking to that woman down there. We're going to go back, actually, and see if we can make her like us a lot, because I'm hoping, you know, role-playing perspective, if she likes us, she won't tell him that we were actually asking about Mr. Casades, because that ought to be good. Because I actually don't want to do that just this second. I want to offload this moon sugar, which means I don't want to give Caius a chance. I don't want to give this guy a chance to know that we are in town looking for him. And I feel like if we tell the one guy that everyone's like, this guy knows where that guy is, you know, if this guy's the only one who knows where Caius is, and people are like, I don't know. I'm rambling, but the point is, what the hell? I don't want him to find out that we were asking about Caius Casades, because I feel like he might then tell Mr. Casades
This better be important.
that we were asking for him. Hello, friend. I'm Aranthor. Welcome to Balmora. If you have a question, I'll be happy to... Alright, offering some advice, are you? Don't risk a frontal confrontation with anything. When in doubt, sneak. Who are you? What's your background? You do a little of this, and I'm starting to quickly...
That's how I
So
like
you
it,
know
bold
a
and direct.
contact. You know a contact with, you know, this organization that set me free. You will buy weapons off of me without
That's how I
worrying
like
about
it, bold and direct.
without worrying about the drugs I'm carrying. And you do a little bit of this and a little of that, do you? Okay. Sugar Lips. Hello. Are you looking for me? You want to... Do I want to join the Thieves Guild? Do I want to join the Thieves Guild? All right. So, Fathis... Well, let me think about that for a
Khajiit
moment.
has no time for you.
Ooh. So Fathis obviously knows about the Thieves Guild, or knows of them. He would have probably interacted with them to get information on contracts before. You know, contracts doesn't mean like assassinating, but contracts to do various sorts of heavy work that maybe the Thieves Guild wouldn't want to do themselves.
Sweet skooma.
Cut off from everyone and every other resource he knows, I can see how being a part of the Thieves Guild would be beneficial, because he's already... Well, he is already on the Legion's radar. I don't know. Yes, we need to start establishing a network of intelligence now in our new home. We're here. We're obviously... I have a feeling we're not going to be going anywhere anytime soon.
What was that?
You know, considering that... Considering the Emperor took so much pains to bring us
Care
here.
to talk?
So,
You're a welcome break
I
from the
strongly suspect that we're going to be here for a while, so we might as well start getting in with an organization that probably has the most intelligence.
Why do you approach?
I want to know about the Thieves Guild, Sugar Leaps. You look like you may have some skill you want to join, or maybe you want to know what we're about. Let me hear the rules. Just to remember, there is honor among thieves. Well, I am glad you told me in advance. That would have sucked to click that and not know that little bit of information. Sorry. Do not steal from a brother thief. Everyone else is a mark. Do not attack a brother thief. Do what you will to everyone else. If you have a price on your head, we have ways of taking care of it. If you break these rules, you must speak with one of the masterminds here in Vardenfell to regain your good standing. Think you can handle it? I mean, that seems fairly easy. It just sounds like we all kind of get together and maybe sell shit and have a nice little area away from the cops. A little Porch 3.0. Yes. Yes, I would love to be a member of Porch. All right. If you didn't get the Porch, it's an inside joke from people back home. Talking about the Porch Gang, where you just hang out on your front porch all day drinking and smoking. I feel like that's what these guys are. Porch Gang for life. All right. I'm now a toad in the Thieves Guild. All guilds have 10 ranks. Eventually, maybe I'll put a description of them up somewhere down the line. But we're now the lowest rank. I'm fairly certain this is rank. It's actually, this is rank 0 on a scale of 0 to 9 in the Thieves Guild. Welcome, brother Finway Indarys. Talk to me when you want some odd jobs to do and when you think you're ready for advancement. If you have a price on your head, there are always those you can talk to as well. Well, I mean, you might as well tell me what jobs are out there. I'm gonna be reporting to Caius fairly soon because I don't want to be here too long and then him find out I was here and then not come to him in a timely fashion. So, tell me about some jobs. A good friend of Habisi wants a diamond. Nalkaria, the alchemist, has diamonds. A friend wants a diamond from Habisi. Nakalia of Whitehaven has a diamond last time Habisi sniffed out her store. Bring Habisi a diamond. Nakala, her shop is on the northwest side of town. Go across the river, turn right, and keep going. If you reach the temple, turn left. All right. What do you think about giving me an advancement past Toad? No one questions my skills as a thief, but some question my... you don't question my skills as a thief. I don't have any thief skills right now. I deserve the title of Toad, honestly. But, I mean, maybe they'll let me up to rank 1. There are, well, I'll show you here in a second. All right, well, thanks. I feel a little bit more at home here. Yes, I do. All right. Chiranir. So this goes with the common trope of you're going to find a lot of Khajiit in the Thieves Guild because Khajiit are known for stealing things. What do you have to sell? Ooh, you can buy my lockpicks and probes and shit because I am never going to use them. Will you buy bottles? Will you buy literally anything other than picks? No? Will you give me a little bit more money? No? Come on. Oh, you little shit. Oh my god, fine. Oh, get fucked. You couldn't afford the transaction. I just saw that failed and thought she was being an asshole. Who are you? You're a warrior. You honestly kind of look like just the guy who stands here and makes sure shit doesn't get rough. You. What do you have? You buy food and stuff. And since we're both members of the Thieves Guild, you should be willing... Oh, fine. You should be willing to go ahead and cut me a deal. Will you buy skooma? You little bastard. Alright, well, he'll buy this shit. He'll buy all my various sorts of plants and things. Again, if you missed it when I said it before, yes, I know about selling the mushrooms. I do, but I'm still selling them because I don't mind going back out to get some more. And we're gonna be eating an ash. We're gonna have some ash yams and bread and stuff because I'm hungry. I don't have any magic, and we're not gonna drink the skooma. All right, thank you.
My prices are the best.
Ooh, they expanded this area. I feel like was this always like this? Yes, didn't end up auto reloading. I need to save more often in this damn game. Oh my god, what am I doing? Playing an Elder Scrolls game and I'm not saving every 15 minutes. That is incredibly short-sighted of me. We'll get up at 8. I'm gonna be honest. I've always been the kind of person in these games where I like the early morning, but not too early. So I'm normally never gonna go ahead and wake up at like 6 or 5 or early on in this. Like. And honestly, we may end up sleeping in. Oh, fuck. See, this is why I didn't want to have a mod that requires me to eat, because I don't mind eating for role-playing purposes. We'll just go ahead, share a bite here with our friend Habisi. We even have the cutlery to eat on. But I'm glad there's no mod that forces me to do this.
Well, what is this about?
All right. Do I ask him now?
I'm listening.
Or do I go for the diamond? I feel like going for the diamond could draw heat on me. I really want to get rid of this moon sugar, though. I don't want to have that on me whenever I go to Caius. I feel like walking into an Imperial contact's house, carrying a bunch of drugs, is probably a really, really stupid idea. In fact, I guarantee that it's a stupid idea. Not because it'll actually have any effect, in this. It's just, if you were to poll 100 people, whether it's a stupid idea to walk into a government official's house with drugs that are illegal, and that official will know that you have those drugs, is it stupid? Everyone would say yes. Hello, Revere. Man, you got some long kitty cat claws. Yes, you do. I cannot tell. I like to pretend that his pants are ripped. But maybe that's what the tailoring shit is for. Is because it doesn't mesh well. Some clothing mesh doesn't mesh well on the animal legs. Why is it only doing it on one, though? I don't know. We'll find out. Revere knows why you are here. You want to buy Revere's famous Daedric. So, Daedric weapons are the highest caliber you can get. Period. In Skyrim, you can get Dragonbone, but Skyrim introduces some interesting shit all the way around. So, you have Daedric, huh? In this game, there are several Daedric. I say Daedric. I'm fairly certain it's Daedric. Weapons. There's only one full set of the armor in the game, though. So you have Daedric weapons, do you? What? You say these are not Daedric weapons? No, you're right, but Revere is no liar. When you wish it, Revere's demon weapons will be as sharp as fine Daedric and as light as Nech Ersak. Nech are those, flying... I'm so used to looking at these Morrowind videos, I never even commented about, the flying, floating jellyfish back in the last chapter. Yeah. That's what those are, Nech. The magic lasts a short time, but long enough to punch through the toughest armor. Alright, Revere. That's good to know. Here's what we're doing. I need... First, let's see if I can butter him up. No. Ooh, what I do need to do is I need to hit him with a charm spell. I need to do that because how much he likes you, remember, Effects. Oh, you fucking... Effects. The cost of pretty much everything. My god. Come on now. There we go. Alright. I just want him to like me a little bit more. That way I could get some better prices. Alright. Take this moon sugar. That's all you're gonna give me? I feel like you're shortchanging me there, man. You definitely are, you bastard. Whatever. Take my junk. Take my cups. Do I still have that package? You can sell this thing. This is the package you have to take to Caius. You can sell it. And it will disappear. And you will have to reload the entire damn game. Because this is a game from 2002. And that kind of shit just... kind of shit happens. We're going to keep one light source, because we don't have a night eye spell or anything. And the first time we go into a dark area, we need to offload that somewhere. Holy shit, we need to get rid of that. First time we go into a dark area and we don't have a night eye spell, we're gonna be real sad. All right, thank you. See, he likes us a little bit more now because we did business with him. All right. Show me the weapons you got. I'm pretty sure. Oh, good, good. That's right. You can buy some additional shit for me. There we go. This ring, if I recall, has a really high enchant value. Like, I think it may be the absolute highest enchant value outside the DLCs. So, we're going to hold on to that, even though it's worth a lot of money. Dance in the fire. See? I almost sold the damn package. Good. Okay. You have Demon Tanto, which would summon a bound dagger. Demon Katana, which would summon a longsword. Alright, now here's the thing. If I could steal it, I would. And if I had the money for it, I would consider it. Because whenever you use that bound longsword on self, the effect is that it will boost your long blade ability, and hopefully it would be enough for us to actually do some damage. It doesn't look like Revere has that. Alright, thanks, Revere. Alright, we are off. Actually, here in a second. Nope, nope, nope. We sold our moon sugar. There's a chance that, you know, this could even leak through the Imperial Grapevine. There's fucking guards every... Excuse me?
Go ahead.
Alright, we're also going to use this tailoring kit. Did I get rid of it? I hope I didn't. Minor adjustments. Alright. They'll fit better to a non-Argonian. Cool. Alalu Guard. Imperial Law. Don't steal, don't brawl or start fights, don't kill, except in self-defense. If you're caught, guards will let you choose your punishment. Fines or hard labor. Sounds like don't get caught is the real the real rule around here. Okay. So I think we're going to round this chapter out by going to see Caius. Alright, Bacala, my old chum. Happen to know a guy named Caius? Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door. Not the upper door to the terrace, the one right next to us. I wonder if that's in there because someone who was testing this game just kept stumbling out there. Then right up the stairs, left at the top of the stairs, and down to the end of the street. Thank God my journal's updated because I gotta tell you, 12-year-old me would have fucking gotten lost. So, taking a right, up the stairs, take a left, end of the street. You'll notice that whatever mod, I'm using right now is slightly different from Dave's, and it offset all the buildings, and I really like it. I really like what it did to Caius's house right here. I also like these bottle. What is this? Was this in Dave's as well? I love this. Ah, God. Oh, sorry. I just need a minute before we go talk to Caius because I've been desperate to play this game for so long, and I'm so proud that I was able to hold off until the PhD was over, and just it's so rewarding to play it with all of these additional mods, like this little breakfast area over here. This is so cute. I love this. This would be a great little place to come chill and have breakfast and chat. Who are you? Who are you, random person? Do you go sit there and have breakfast in the morning? Oh, no, you're in the guild, are you? Huh. You guys are just all over the place, aren't you? Well, this is the poor side of town. All right. All right, so whatever mod Dave has that gives Caius a shirt isn't in my load, and I'm so happy that made it in. And we still have Caius and all his no shirt glory. Hello, Caius. What? Yes, I'm Caius Cosades. But what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cosades? What are you talking about? Wait, you're Caius Cosades? I'm just an old man with a skooma problem. Uh-huh. Rules. The rule. Oh, uh-huh. Okay. I wonder what happens if I do that out of order. I don't want to break this. Report to Caius Cosades. So, you say your name is Finwë Indarys, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it. No. Then we have nothing to talk about until you're ready to give me the package. Goodbye. Well, I reported to Caius Cosades, but I haven't given him the package of documents yet. Oh, is that part of my orders? I have technically reported to Caius Cosades. This would be my excuse to completely venture off the beaten path and not play the main quest at all. There you go. That's your excuse. If you ever want to, like, in Skyrim, you basically get bullied immediately into doing the main quest. In this one, technically, you've met the requirements. Like, you can fuck off now, essentially. We're not going to, though. Yes, here's your package. Very interesting. So it says here that the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Finwë Indarys? No, I'm not. Because, now I've given Caius the package, and Caius says the Emperor wants me to be in the Blades, the Imperial Intelligence Service, with the rank of novice. Caius would be my spy master, and I would follow his orders. Should I do as the Emperor commands? I'm not sure. I want to think about it. Here's the thing. It's not so much what the Emperor commands. It's that you little bastards were the ones that, after my clan did the dirty work for the imposter Emperor, hiding the, Staff of Chaos and whatnot, you were all the ones that then turned on us and threw me in that damn Imperial prison. So, yes, I will be, because killing you all later and destroying you all from within is just going to be so much sweeter. So, perhaps I wasn't sufficiently clear. First, we have to take care of the report to Caius Cosades business, because until you've properly reported to me and meekly agreed to follow my orders, then you won't be getting any orders from me. Is there any part of that you don't understand? Am I going to... Oh, you are dead. You are dead. I am definitely going to be avenging my entire clan on you, Mr. Cosades. Ooh. You and all the rest of the Blades. Are you ready to join? Yep, sure am. Good. Welcome to the service of the Welcome to the service, novice Finwë Indarys. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal, stuff alone, my scuba pipe alone, unless I say otherwise. Now, if you like, you can improve your skills with our modest blade trainers. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. Don't forget to visit the blade trainers. So, I think by being a prick, actually, I missed out on some initial funds that he would have given me, because I'm still level 1, and if I recall correctly, this prick is supposed to, take a look at us and go, you really don't have the experience to do anything, because, for an intelligence service, they really don't know much about what Finwë can do. But anyway, Blades trainers. These are the trainers that offer training, not free of course, but cheap to the following agents. Rithleen, Termillion, Nine Toes, here, and Caldera C. Serene, and Alderoon, Gildan, Stjorvar, and Elena the Scout can be found in Ariel's trade house in Ciadanine. Great, tell me about the 3 that are here. Rithleen. 2 houses south, upstairs, Termillion, 2 houses south, down. Okay, so they're right next to each other. And Nine Toes. Go south, down the steps. I'm just going to look around. I'm sure that I can find it. All right. So what would you have of me, Caius? First thing, Pilgrim. You're new. And you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself something nice. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or the Mages Guild, or the Imperial Cult, or the Legion, or the Thieves Guild. Caius, what do you think? What do you think about that? Ooh. You are a wealth of information, sir, aren't you? Or go out and do some freelance work. Then when you're ready, I'll have orders for you. You can always just wander around and ask for work. Hunt monsters and sell their hides. Collect ingredients for alchemists. Prey on bandits. Search ruins for loot. All you need are better skills, conditioning, and knowledge of Morrowind. It's Dr.Morrowind, sir. I think we have that in spades. And then spend what you earn. All right. Right. So, rinse and repeat. I got it. Tell me what you think about the Thieves Guild. In the rest of the Empire, the Thieves Guild is a more or less... Well, that music is actually playing up for them. Maybe they're a little bit more impressive than in Skyrim, yeah? In the rest of the Empire, the Thieves Guild is more or less organized group of local criminal syndicates governing illegal trade. In Morrowind, the Thieves Guild, though, is the newcomer. They established local crime lords are called the Kimona Tong. The Thieves Guild doesn't advertise, partly to avoid the law and partly to avoid the Kimona Tong, who have sworn to disrupt the upstart Thieves Guild. Sugarlips Habisi over at the South Wall is the local guild boss. All right, Sugarlips. I mean, I feel like we knew that. Tell me about the Kimona Tong, Caius. The Kimona Tong is Morrowind's native criminal syndicate. They're tough and ruthless and have connections in higher ranks of House Lalu. The Kimona Tong compete directly with the Thieves Guild for control of trade, and the Kimona Tong will not tolerate competition. Compared with the Kimona Tong, the Thieves Guild is relatively decent and honorable. Pause. Certainly less brutal. They don't accept outlanders as members. Forget about it. So people keep tossing that term outlander around. I haven't actually looked that hard, but we need to find out why people are so xenophobic around here, to be honest. Listen, man. Until you're gone, I don't even want to think about these things. Finwë, I will admit, during that time, before everything went to shit with his clan, whenever he was thinking about breaking away, he was really drawn to the Imperial Legion. At that time, the clan was staying in Cyrodiil in the Imperial Province, and something about it really called to him. Probably because it was a group that could successfully, if he decided to leave his clan, they could protect him. But he had thought about it. He had idolized the idea of being a legionnaire. But Life took a different path. All right, tell me about the other two guilds, though, real fast, because I have a strong suspicion, because we need more resources. We're going to be working with these folks, I imagine, so tell me about the Mages Guild. It's a guild for the arcane arts, and it's where you go to find wizards for hire. Training, goods, and services are cheap for members, and the guild stewards know where to find work. If you want to be a wizard, join and work your way up the ranks. The Mages Guild here is a better bet than the Fighters Guild. Okay, so we'll probably put more eggs in the Mages Guild than Fighters Guild basket if it comes down to it. Rhaenys Athrun is what she is. Rhaenys Athrun is the guild steward, so talk to her if you want to join up. She's got a chip on her shoulder, but her apprentice Ajira seems okay for it, because she fucking Ajira. God damn it. She's always one of the first characters I feel like you have a connection with in Balmora. Maybe you do with Caius, but he's just such a little prick. Shirtless prick. Tell me about the Fighters Guild. Fighters Guild is a professional organization chartered by the Emperor to regulate hiring and training of mercenaries. Training, goods, and services are cheaper for members, and the guild stewards know where to find work. You have to start your service with Edis Fireeye, the Balmora guild steward. She's new, and I don't know her well. Perseus Mercius. Someone did that just to be an ass. The Outer Room guild steward. I know and trust, but he only handles higher ranking assignments. Alright, got any little advice before we go? About doing quests for factions, if you try and complete every task you're given, sooner or later you run into trouble. Don't assume that just because someone gives you a job, do it right then. When you get a job, be patient. Well, my good sir, that's what we in the industry call foreshadowing. Because I strongly suspect that I might need to put your Blades business on hold for, until I'm sure that I'm ready, that I can handle it without messing things up. So, thanks for the 200 gold. Yeah. So, actually, we're going to go talk to the Blades trainers, because if memory serves, even though this little prick didn't give us the little bonus that I thought he would, because we pissed him off, fairly certain the Blades trainers will, but I think this is a good conclusion to this chapter in this new story of Finway's life. He went ahead, he finally figured out what all this being, well, he didn't find out why he was freed, but at least he figured out, why he was instructed to go here, and maybe now there's some hope of this. He looks like a drug addict. Maybe it's part of an act, but hopefully this drug addict will finally start making some sense about what's going on before we finally decide that waiting to take revenge for our clan. Yeah, the time is coming, and coming soon, my good sir. My good sir. But until that time does come, thank you everyone for stopping by, for, getting to learn a little bit more about Finway and the wonderful world of Morrowind, and I will see you all next time. Yeah, sniff, sniff, Caius.